Welcome to Casper Gaming. I want to go over all my little victories and stuff here. You can see all my wins and losses. This deck is very good. And then I want to go over here shortly. I want to go over my clan. I'm going to go over their deck strategies. Give you guys, a different outlook on the decks to play. Give them a try. I mean, you see that they're working for them. This is OD. He's currently on top of our leaderboard for our clan. Slow pushing, but that thing works. Overpairing with those barbarians. And then here's Hit. He's starting to throw in that cross or that X-bow, and you see that deck there, kind of like a trolling deck, but it does work for him, and you see it around very often for the most part. And then here's my boy Dark. He has this deck here, the counter pushes. The distraction in this deck is great. Here you're going to see Kano. Kano's just came out of nowhere, jumping to the top of the leaderboard, top 5. So I want to give him a little recognition, and so you guys can see that deck. Not much to it, but it works. We're gonna go over some replays of. I'm gonna share a replay real quick, and then I'm gonna show you the replay of OD, Darkside, and show you the way they use those two decks. I don't have a replay of Kano. I want to get him to share one so I can show you guys the way his deck uses. And here we go. Darkside coming at you live right now. All we're doing right now, we're going to build up that elixir. The thing I love about this deck is the distractions. And then after the distractions, he takes them out and then counter pushes strong. I mean, it comes at you just hard. And he's just straight doing it with this deck. Just doing it. See, right now, coming at him hard with that Wiz. He just throws out some archers and his Valkyrie a little late. Didn't get no tank. That Goblin Barrel, you're going to see this thing get after him all game long. And you're going to see how you can counter these. Because the Witch, I mean, this guy's running an expensive deck. And, I'll tell you what his name is. You can see, I can't tell. He's doing a giant poison deck, but he also has a Wiz and a Witch. Man, it's just with the Goblin Barrel and an Inferno Tower, and then he got the giant rocket, and a poison. Like, this dude has an expensive deck, and if he's able to get that elixir up and get that out, he's just going to be doing work. You ain't going to stop him, guaranteed. But here he comes, giant poison, Witch in the back. He's dropping that Valkyrie back there so she will take that freaking Witch out so we can handle the giant. And then when you see, there's really no counter push after that. This deck is strong he's going against. Normally, he has a fat counter push after this. They'll do a hard push on him. He'll just counter it and come right at you and melt your tower. But this guy here, he has a strong deck. That Inferno Tower is going to do work on Dark. He tends to struggle with it. I'm trying to get him to get a zap in his deck, but it's hard to replace his cards. He's been using the same cards for a very long time. And, as you can tell, level 8 mini Pika. Damn, I don't even have that. I'm a level 10. I like to switch my decks up, though. Anyways. And, I like to switch my decks up and get a lot of my cards ranked up. Maybe I should try to stick with the deck. Too boring. But you can see the push you got. Not bad. Did some work. Gets that tower down to 450. Right away, he gets that giant back out. That push was so good that it was actually able to allow him to build up his elixir. Always want that advantage. And remember to always defend on your side. So let your tower help you out. You want to fight on your side. He gets the giant. He gets that dragon out, the freaking knight out to handle this giant. And now that Wiz is locked onto his dragon, and that's going to do some work. So now he has a little baby tank with the knight and the mini Pika. Then he has to go against another giant. We're down to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he has to stop this push. Goblin Barrel's out. Beautiful. Archers turn around. Handle it. Here comes that counter push I'm telling you about. Now he got 2 Inferno Towers to get through. See if he had a zap. Restart it. Keep going. But he ended up getting rid of those 2 Inferno Towers. Still has a knight going. He has that Musketeer locked on. Fadeaway jumper. Game over. Darkside wins. His matches are always nail biters, and I love it. So we're gonna go back out here again. I'm gonna go right into OD, and I want to show you the slow pushing deck. He kind of doesn't get to get his barb hut out too much. Like, he didn't get to play it as much as he normally likes to. He gets that barb hut out, and then throws another four barbs out there. You got 6 barbs coming at you, builds a push behind him, melts your tower. You get barbs on the tower, guaranteed. Tower's pretty much gonna go down. So you see he has his barbs out there, and that princess is a pain this whole time. He has a princess in the Inferno Tower. That there alone will kill multiple pushes. And so he's kind of feeling them out, seeing what the guy's going to be using. Again, don't know what that name is or that clan. So then you see he's using the giant balloon, and he has he got the musketeer, got the bomber out there trying to stop that. That balloon is doing work. Got him down all the way down. I didn't think that balloon was going to take it. I figured that musketeer would have handled it, but he throws a counter push on it, and he throws a hard counter push. But that Inferno Tower is kind of rendering him. But with that musketeer locked on, it's, you know, tied ball game now, 1-1. Now he has a little baby push coming with the musketeer. I think that was more of a just kind of try to defend so he didn't lose that tower. So OD's not even going to worry about the musketeer. And now there's a giant, so now he's going to have to get in there. Giant balloon. This can be dangerous. He has nothing in the air actually on his balloon, and he actually leaves this balloon there doing work, and then he puts a musketeer at the end, takes a little shot there, but the barbs are already down there. He's going to get his arrows, take out that pesky little princess so he can get that push continuously going, but it kind of just, you know, kind of halted him there. So now he has the elixir advantage. Tower advantage, not so much. This musketeer about to locked on the fire spirits instead, and then he's going to get 2 shots off and takes him out. It's 187, 49 seconds left. Something has to get done. Inferno Tower set down. He puts a giant out there to tank. Barbs to take this giant out. Throws that little bomber back there. They're going to melt that giant pretty quickly, and then he gets that. Takes out that princess. Works out great. Counter push is coming. 2 barbs on the tower. No. But you got that little bomber throwing little fadeaway jumpers. So he got that tower down. But he finally gets a barb hood out. Normally, he has barb hoods out a lot. So, got a giant balloon push again. But he wasted all of his elixir on that. So if he's able to take this out, get that pesky little princess out of there. There you go. Now the barbs are coming. Musketeer behind. 89 left. This is dangerous because he has a zap. So, 4, 3, 2. He hasn't even used his zap yet on this tower. Why? Oh, he used it. Oh, there just wasn't enough. He didn't have it ranked up high enough. Like, he thought he had him with that zap. Little did he know. He lost. Oh, we got a live battle. All right, Tibian got an OD. Pretty much. Where were we at here? Okay, we got some good tower damage going on. One tower's gone. Just replaced it with a barb hood. Almost the same deck. So here he comes right now. Trying to get that little counter push going. Takes out a minion with the musketeer. The barbs are going to deploy. Puts down. He's going to pump up. So he can, because this deck is pretty expensive. Slow moving deck. And I mean, you got to pump up and pump often. You just got to do it. And with this here, the giant bowler deck, you got to get fighting on your side. Save that little mini Pika and just do some work. But the giant's locked onto the tower. This ain't good. He puts his giant out defensively to get that bowler distracted and out of the way so his barbs can come up and clean up that bowler. As you can tell, he tried to get that mega minion on that right side. Barb hut's down, but he has a strong push with his barbs, and they're gonna get to that tower with that bomber before that giant gets there. That giant should have been placed in front of that tower to distract, but he didn't. Takes the tower. Now it's tied 1-1. Giant push on the right side, handling the giant on the left and the bowler, but that Valk just melted him. So I'm gonna throw out some ice spirits to help with that. That's gonna get it down real low, so his tower's gonna do some work. It's a musketeer out. Giant's on the other tower, and that giant is so close from taking that tower down. So close. But as you can tell, now he's trying to fight off this push. He's gonna melt that giant with the barbs. throw the arrows. 11 seconds left, 10 seconds left. Look at, it's getting close, but the poison's just not gonna be enough. And he's gonna come away with a victory. And Tibian God used his own deck against him and beat him. It was a good battle. I enjoyed it. So now I gotta get in there, show some love to these guys, let them know that this match was on YouTube, just so they can come check it out, let me know what they think of it, because these dudes need to be recognized with that. They did a great job. And then B-Dub, he's showing some love too. He was in there watching it. So pretty much what we're gonna do is, you know what, let's go in to a live battle and see what happens. I mean, we've been doing pretty good. We're going against Mini Cooper. He's a level 9, I'm a level 10. Feeling pretty confident going into this match. So I don't have my cards where I want them, and I struggled throughout this match getting my cards the way I want them. And he's just very persistent with that hog. So I'm gonna freeze, Musketeer, take the hog out. Now he's coming at me with all these goblins. Try to get as much zap as I can. Couldn't really quite get him. No elixir. Barbs are gonna get on my tower, and that is a big no-no. Get the Mega Minion out there to help melt him, because you know, we all know, throws bricks. Melt that tower. And actually, you know what? I want to say Mega Minion's a she. Anyways, here we go. Got my little tank out there with a miner. Throw some bricks, but he distracted me just perfect with them goblins. And he does that throughout the match. Here comes the hog again. Freeze, Mini Pika, take that out. Then I don't have to worry about it. My elixir's too low for a counter push. I'm trying to get something going right now. I just can't get my cards the way I want them because he has me on my heels this whole match. So I decided not to throw nothing out with that Mini Pika, and it was a good thing. It distracted my Mini Pika. So goblins go down. I want to start a push. My cards are lining up. So now I'm going to try to get it out there before he starts coming at me again. And here he comes with that giant. I know I got some time with that giant. I'm going to throw my Musketeer, Mega Minion on the right, fireballs me, throws him down. This fireball he has is just crucial. Look at that fireball arrow's done. Just the giant on giant right now. So I'm going to get my Ice Spirit out there, throw my Mini Pika out there, knock dude out. He has my giant over there, taken down with goblins. I got to zap these goblins because they're going to do work. So now Mini Pika's going. Try to get that miner out there. Come on, I thought I threw that miner out there. No, I didn't. Alright, so what we're doing now is we're going to get this, just try to stop the dude. I mean, the dude's coming at me hard. Fireball. See, hurt my Mega Minion. There's barbarians here. I gotta get an extra tank in there so I can get with my minion. Or my miner. Got his tower down to 268. He's coming at me hard. Gotta try to arrow those, but I should have waited on those arrows. So I try to get my Fire Spirit out there with the Mini Pika, melt that, and then starting leaving the Pika on the left. And he has a Mega Minion out. I'm not worried about it. I know my tower's gonna take it down, so I'm gonna go tank with my miner, throw the Musketeer, lock it on, melt that tower. And now he's coming at me with the Hog Rider. 10 seconds left. Got a Mega Minion. Look at, took so long to get that freeze out there that he was just able to do a lot of damage. Tied it up, going to OT. I'm not looking good right now. My tower is just way too low. So I'm trying to go on defensive, trying to get offense going, but he's just coming at me extremely hard. Zap those out of there. Now I'm going for my counter push. Then he has the barbarians. So I throw the miner out there, try to get that to get anything on that tower. Nothing's working. He's coming at me again. I'll throw my giants out on the defensive. Game over. Hog Rider in the center. Can't get nothing out in time. Almost stopped him, but it seemed like it just took too long for the Mini Pika to do anything. Good game, Mini Cooper. He worked me that time. So I'm trying to see what's going on. As you can tell, well, that is actually his deck, which is hilarious. I'm sorry the profanity down there, guys. But thank you. See you later.